So we are now ready for super welterweight contest over 6 rounds. Now officials for this bout. Judge 1, Nathaniel Nikwe. Judge 2, Richard Gate. And Judge 3, Daniel Amlebete. Now we're introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner. This is the man this evening spotted in the black trunks with blue gloves to match. The man with a weight of 154.1 pounds from the Chascote Boxing Gymnasium here in Accra, under the tutelage of one of the finest heavyweight boxer, a former military officer, always in charge of Chascote Boxing Foundation, the gymnasium that won the first season of Ghana Professional Boxing League with official record of 2 fights, no defeat, no draw, 2 wins, and all the wins came by way of knockout. Presenting to you the boxer Godson Amuzu. Now switching over to the red corner this evening, spotted in the black trunks, black shoe, and red gloves to match, from the Bridge Boxing Gymnasium under the tutelage of one of the finest boxing trainers, Suleiman Okoli. And this is the man with the weight of 147 pounds with the official record of only 1 fight and 1 win. He was born and bred right here in Jamestown. His opponent was born in Pando. Presenting to you the boxer Samuel Adjetey Sowah. And the man in charge of this fight is David Nete.
You know the rules.
All right, viewers, we're getting ready for the third bout of the evening.
No,
David Nete is our center referee. We'll issue the last set of instructions.
Shake hands. Good luck.
And both boxers are ready to go. So, Samuel Adjetey Sowah, Godson Amuzu, slug it out, super welterweight contest. This is scheduled for 6 rounds. Here we go. An interesting matchup. And that's the first big one by Amuzu. Wild miss there from Adjetey Sowah. Good body shot there by Amuzu. Amuzu hitting his target with ease. Missed there by Amuzu. Big right by Adjetey Sowah. Quick reflexes from Amuzu. Tries the uppercut and misses.
And Prince, I like the way these two fighters have set up the pace in this fight. That tells you that this is indeed a super welterweight. I'm talking about super welterweight. We know Ghana here we have a couple of names: Ike Bazuga Korte, Joshua Clotte. And in terms of boxing, when you want to find the kind of division or weight division that have strong jab, it's in the super welterweight. And at international level, we have the likes of Jamal Charlo, Sebastian Fundera, and Tim Jew. They're all in the super welterweight. And looking at how they are establishing their jab, Godson Amuzu and Samuel Adjetey Sowah, is so beautiful to watch.
Yeah, well, Godson Amuzu seems very eager to show the whole world his skill, his prowess. Good right hook by
That was
Sowah.
a double right hook that landed on Godson Amuzu. And now, Prince, when you check, it's like Samuel Adjetey Sowah is really baiting Godson Amuzu to get inside his pockets. Then he can land that swift crossover and hooks. And bear in mind, Godson has already tasted some double right hook from Samuel Adjetey Sowah.
Into the last 10 seconds of the round. Quite an interesting round. Eagerness.
Seconds
Of
out.
Samuel Adjetey Sowah, and Samuel Adjetey Sowah really wants to rely on the crossover and hooks. Interesting matchup from these two fighters.
It's round 2 of the bout scheduled for 6 super welterweight. And it's Samuel Adjetey Sowah in the black, and Godson Amuzu fighting out of the Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation. Don't forget the Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation won the best gym in season 1, and over the period it showed that they've got some good boxers in their camp as well.
Yeah, and talking about Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation Gym, the first fight they won their fight, so they are looking up to continue that winning mentality. That's Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation Gym.
Some power punching down from Amuzu, trying to work on the body of Adjetey Sowah.
Yes, indeed, and that's what he needs to do. He knows that Adjetey Sowah is trying to keep him at bay from the jab establishment. So what he needs to do is just get into his pocket and land those combination of body shots. There he goes again, targeting the midsection of Adjetey Sowah. Adjetey noticed that and he's backing off.
Looking at their styles, you can tell that Godson is the fighter and Sowah is the boxer. Sowah looking to pick his shots, and Amuzu looking to rush in and be more aggressive in his approach. Overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Lands on the canvas by a wide miss is Godson Amuzu of the Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation. And the fight continues. 10
Into the last 10 seconds.
And Sowah would go in for the clinch very wisely. Trying some rough house tactics, but quickly embrace it. But as to whether Sowah would oblige is another matter altogether.
Third round of the bout scheduled for 6. It's a super medal. It's a super welterweight contest between Samuel Adjetey Sowah of the Bridge. He's sporting the all-black trunks. Godson Amuzu from the Charles Quartey Boxing Foundation.
Prince, if you ask me, I think that Godson Amuzu is too small for a super welterweight. I don't know what you think. Looks too small for a super welterweight. The 154-pound division.
Good exchange there. And Sowah trying to close in. trying to get into a little bit of a brawl there.
And Prince, I'm sure that exchange there really got Godson Amuzu. Because you can see that Adjetey Sowah was really coming at him, and all he has to do is smartly go in for the clinch game.
Yeah, so while Godson was trying to go in for the clinch, Sowah would have none of that. He says, let's not clinch, let's go on and fight.
Godson staying very close to Adjetey Sowah, looking for that opening. Noticeably, Adjetey Sowah keeps his guard very low.
Yes, Sowah is employing the Philly shell tactic. Looks like a clash of heads right there. A good uppercut from Sowah. Both boxers missing wildly, and they will go in for a clinch.
I've seen what Adjetey Sowah is trying to do here. He's making sure he wants to bait his opponent, using the jab to bait him so he can come inside his pocket, then he can unleash. But it seems Godson Amuzu too is paying close attention to that. He doesn't really want to fall for that bait, because he knows when he gets into that pocket, Adjetey Sowah is going to punish him. If you go into Big 2, you could say that the volume of punches, I would say Adjetey Sowah have volume of punches than Godson Amuzu, because when they go into that exchange, you could see that Amuzu backs off, because when he feels that volume of punch from Adjetey Sowah, he knows that he has tasted something, and that is something he doesn't want to fall for. But in this case, round 4, I feel Amuzu should get into Adjetey Sowah's region and see if he can land some couple of body shots and goes upstairs with a uppercut and right hook to see if he can get something off Amuzu. But it is difficult for Amuzu because Adjetey Sowah is making things difficult for him.
Yeah, that's a low blow there. Amuzu felt it. He's down in the corner. He really felt that low blow, but obviously would want to continue the fight. Referee has already cautioned this man, Adjetey Sowah.
That is a warrior hat there from Godson Amuzu.
Talking about the 154-pound division, the super welterweight division. On the local scene, our champion is one Musa Rahman Lawson, an officer of the prison service. The man I like to refer to as Senior Awodade. I wonder what he might be thinking. I've seen him around. He was around a while ago. I've seen him around. He was supposed to fight against Joseph Tete from Akutoku, but Joseph Tete, he had to pull out in the last minute. But we have a fight on our hands here. Both fighters
boxers, it's a give and take affair. Adjetey Sowah, virtually pushing Godson out of the ring.
And Sowah, even at a point, was trying to bite Godson. I think the referee did not see it. He might have penalized him. Very unsportsmanlike behavior from Sowah. And I think that looking at what Jababu did in the first bout, our boxers need to be really taught to exhibit a level of discipline whenever they are in the ring. It is very important. You might be in the lead in the fight, but when you exhibit a level of indiscipline, you might risk being disqualified. Our boxers need to be talked to. Meanwhile, some nice display from these two boxers. Godson Amuzu, Samuel Adjetey Sowah. I don't know whether he's He relates to the dancer we know, the dancer Adjetey Sowah.
It's another caution for Adjetey Sowah. Now to continue, and Sowah now trying to slow down the pace of Amuzu. Tries to go in for the clinch. Again, another caution. Tactic employed by Sowah to keep him.
Round 5.
Round 5 is scheduled for 6, so the next 3 rounds should see some interesting punches and blows and jabs.
So Prince, checking up the standings, I can now see why Adjetey Sowah is really poised in this fight. And the fight night 1, a Bridge Boxing Gym, they lost their fight. So I'm sure they want to make amends to see if they can win this fight. And that is why you see Adjetey Sowah really giving troubles to Godson Amuzu from the Charles Cote Boxing Gym camp.
Well, if it's to win and claw back some pride for his gym, he must probably be on that road to doing that. But Amuzu clearly has shown a lot of poise.
And Prince, when you look at their stance, you can see that Adjetey
So while
Sowah
working on Amuzu now. Not too sure why Sowah walked away. Clearly his sons were behind him. And there he continues with a jab and clinch. And there you see the frustration written clearly on Amuzu's face.
And I think Amuzu should pay attention and stay focused in the fight. He needs to stalk his opponent, make sure he can land some couple of shots and see if that can daze Adjetey Sowah.
I think that Amuzu should be smart enough. When Sowah tries to come in from the clinch, you withdraw. You don't embrace the clinch. There he goes. He accepts the...
Yeah, that's a smart way of getting out of danger from Adjetey Sowah. But he's just relying on the counter punching. That is Adjetey Sowah. When you check his stance, he's relying on the pull counter game. Anytime Amuzu steps in, then he just goes in with that counter punch. Just look at him.
So when Sowah tries to come in with a clinch, you step back and then you land an uppercut. A bit of inexperience on the side of Godson Amuzu. And I'm sure the trainers of both boxers. These two bouts culminate
and the final round.
our fight night 2 here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Proper power
shall we
pack,
lend me your ear for this announcement?
bouts.
It's the last round. And Sowah tries to take the fight to Amuzu. Amuzu tries to fight back. Going into a brawl there. Difficult to separate these two. Even the referee is finding it difficult to separate them.
two boxers were thinking there. This is boxing. It's a combat sport which has rules that guide when you step in the ring. But the moment it gets awkward and wayward like that, then I don't know what kind of boxing they are exhibiting in the ring. That was so needless from both fighters. So needless, I must say.
Okay, looks like Sowah is okay.
And you can read
the referee.
You can read the message from the corner of Sowah. His cornermen are telling him, just make sure you end the bout. Once the bout ends, you've won.
But Nana Sam Gold, I feel the referee should have stamped his authority. So many fouls, so many rough tactics getting into this bout. And if he should have deducted 1 point from a fighter, I'm sure they will get into the fight in a clean one. But now it seems no points deduction. They have been won several times and they are still fighting. And when it happens like that, one fighter might get frustrated. And that is what we saw earlier on. Frustration, when it's being yelled up like that, this is the kind of things we see in the ring.
One thing you can never buy is experience. You have to earn it.
Sowah is still indulging in the rabbit punches. I think that the referee has been lenient. Going to a clinch again. Doing what he can just to end the round and end the bout and leave the rest to the score judges.
And how many times will referee David Netty issue a warning?
We have the verdicts. By the Ken courtesy of IMAX Boxing Promotions, Ghana Boxing Authority, here we go. Judge 1, Daniel Ablemete, scored the bout 57 to 57. Judge number 2, Nathaniel Nikwe, scored the bout 58 to 56. And judge number 3, Richard Garte, scored the bout 59 to 56. So by a majority point decision, the winner, presenting to you the boxer, Sowah Adjetey Sowah. Now, Sami, Tete.
Chele dromwai.
Nakaona misha wa.
Wale nchebi.
Mi no bana misha.
Misha ni na fight na ba no. Jamie fighting. Isha we te kwa. Shinken coach ake. 2 weeks there ni get training. Majile. Weke na amoko ya no we te. Esu ni ma no.
Okay.
Do ni jile. E da gen promise in coach ake. Majile. Na be no he promise me pi. Honorable Niko Tiashi, he promised le, ni le we foul. We promise ne can me small, me turn fulfill na can promise no gilet, kole na can gilet.
Oh, wonderful. Now, many young or your can have offense.
If fans fan you be mean that you finish, either you support me or not. I thank you all. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much.